What's up, guys? Barry Gaming here, back with some more Idle Heroes, and today we need to go over something that is going to be happening tonight on Android, iOS, all the other servers, and that is the additions of formations, gear presets, and more importantly, getting off on the right foot on your Celestial Island. They're going live tonight. These are going to be from me showing you the TapTap server side of things so you guys can see exactly what you need to do to make sure you get your progress immediately, because jumping on this immediately is important for your cloud islands. Hopefully you guys enjoy this one. Hit that subscribe button. Let's jump right into it. So number one, we'll go over the thing that most people are really desiring and waiting for, and that is the formation system over here. So the formation system is going to be essentially what everybody's going to be able to do to set up gear presets, your gear, your artifacts, your stones, your enabling setups, even your stellar shards. If you have stellar shards, you can do that. You can change your monsters that you want, everything here. Now, when you jump on, you will be able to see these with no names essentially, and these first three up the top will be unlocked and 100% free. Once you move over to the 4th slot and the 5th slot, be ready to spend some gems. See if you can get by with just the basic 3 at first, and then if you really notice that there's game modes that you really want to have specific setups for, but you're kind of like me and you get a little lazy with wanting to swap all your stuff around, and then you forget about it, and then your PvP team's messed up, then you can go for the 4th one, and then eventually maybe the 5th one. Again, you can rename these whatever you want. These are just the names that I made for my teams. You can make them 1, 2, 3, 4. You can leave them blank for all I care. It just matters that you get the team set up with their right setups, especially ones like your Star Expedition team. Like this one, I feel like is one that a lot of people are going to use. Of course, your PvE bosses, because you're going to want to run Balanced Strike, your PvP for your speed stones, your speed enables, all that fun stuff, and then maybe a Vortex squad if you want to see how far you can push without spending any gems in Vanquisher, Defier, wherever you're stuck at. Get those bonus resources because you won't get them from the Smash. Might as well see what you can do. So that's the first one. Formation button will be there. I'm pretty sure everybody's going to notice it. But one thing that you might not notice is going to be on your Celestial Island. First thing you'll notice is you got a bunch of new buttons down here. But before you even do any of that nonsense, come on down to construction and go to functional buildings, the basic buildings here. This is going to be important because, of course, you have your skin, artifact, equipment, and avatar galleries. Well, there is going to be a brand new item here called the Adventure Association. Plop this guy down immediately. It's a place where you can team up with other players to adventure the celestial realms. Now, that's the most important part. Get that plop down onto your plot. This is going to unlock a brand new game mode that's going to help you accumulate Cloud Island resources, not at a very accelerated rate. It's very small amounts, but these small amounts will add up very, very quickly. So participating in the Celestial Realm adventure requires a certain number and a certain type of sigils. These sigils are very important, and you get them from your regular expedition quests that you send out your ship. Each player in the team can add 1 or more sigils. You need to construct your Adventure Association, obviously, otherwise you can't even view this menu, before unlocking sigils. So again, plop that down before you do any of your smashes or anything. Don't go on your adventure just yet. First thing when you log on, get your Adventure Association down. Consuming 1 stamina on your Celestial Island will grant 1 collection progress of sigils. When collection progress is full, a certain number of sigils will be granted. The initial number of sigils is at 1. A fleet with a higher level grants more sigils, and more sigils can be obtained for every 5 levels the fleet is upgraded. So what that's talking about here is essentially when you send out on these missions here. I'm just going to throw you guys into anything right. Oh, forgot. You got to do it this way. I always hate this system. Always hate it. Let's send it out. We're not going to do any of the hits yet. You'll notice there is a bar at the bottom here for how many sigils you can get, and when it's talking about your overall level, it's talking about the level of your ship. So this is where you're going to get this, all the different ones here that are going to be used in the new game mode. So like I said, make sure you do that first before you even hit your idle master button. Don't come in here and do this stuff. Like, don't do this tonight before you first drop down your adventure association, because you'll see now we're working through our progress here. We probably have quite a few sigils in our bag now. You'll notice we got 3 of the vitality, 1 of the clear, and 2 of the heat. That is very, very important before you do anything else today. Rewards preview for the Celestial Realms displays the basic rewards. The final rewards of each complete adventure will be basic rewards times the number of sigils that you added to that one. When the time runs out, if the team does not collect enough sigils, the team will be disbanded and the added sigils will be returned to your owner. So there's 5 different plots here, and each one have different rewards that you can go after. You'll notice how many people are on those missions as well. You can check to see if people have invited you. You can search for teams if you want to do it with a certain group of friends. You can create a team to start something else, or you can just do a quick join that will essentially assign you one of these missions immediately. Now, I don't know if it really matters which hall you're kind of going for here. Again, you have your invitation list behind my head down this corner here, and you have your bag to see how many sigils you have. So we're just going to go down here and we're going to take a look. You can see how many teams are available, and this is where they're talking about how many sigils you can get. So right here, that's 2,000. I would probably suggest going for all the hard rocks, or the regular rock ones, because rock is one of the hardest materials to go for. So I'm going to go for this one here. And it looks like for team IDs, I could go for this one here. That's going to let me complete 3. So what we're going to do is we're going to join, and we're going to collect the 3 sigils, or rather 2 that we're allowed to add for this one. Oh, they've already embarked. So you want to make sure you're refreshing constantly here. We want to try to get on as many. I think it's kind of lagged up sometimes for this, but let's see if we can get on one of these missions. Oh, they've already embarked. Oh, this is the one pain in the butt about this, is it does seem a little glitchy at times. Let's see if we can join this one with the last spot. Yes, so we successfully joined. Now it's 8 hours, and we will get 1 times this reward because we only put 1 in. Can we find another one that has any good? I think we just did lava. Sky Realm maybe is the one we're on. Forest Realm. You guys can kind of see here, like, I guess it really doesn't depend what realm you're in. I guess we're in the forest realm up here in the top left. It's really interesting. Very, very interesting. So maybe you can only do 1 of each, or I'm not really sure exactly what the stipulations are. But I want to see if we can find one where we can put multiple sigils in at the same time. Let's join here. The sigil has been added by another player. Oh, it's annoying. It just doesn't refresh as fast as I'd like, but just try to send yourself out on as many of these missions as possible, because this is going to get you resources, and it is very, very important. So hopefully you guys enjoy this one. Again, biggest takeaway here, plop down your adventure association immediately upon logging in tonight before you do any of your dailies, any of that stuff, because then you'll be able to accumulate some quests and things like that. And beyond that, you can go ahead and do the like system. You can visit other people's homes. And the other thing you want to make sure you do when you visit other people's homes, click this coffee right here. This is a very important one. It's going to give you resources. You can do it 3 times a day. Giving people thumbs up. There is actually going to be, I believe, a leaderboard as well. You can see a viewer record, but you can actually now see who has the highest prosperity as well as who is the most popular. So if you guys want to add me and see if we can get mine as the most popular in the game, I'll put the first thing in the description, my ID to my main account, so you guys can add me tonight or search for me, because of course when you visit you can do a search. You can put my ID in. Give me a thumbs up. Let's see how many thumbs up we can get. Hopefully you guys enjoy this one. Enjoy the new content, and I'll see you guys next time.